Hey, Alex. Been a listener for a long time, and been doing some research on Bush, in particular Bush Jr., since prior to his election in 2000. A lot of things came up, and I've been a follower also of David Icke, which you've had on your program. A lot of issues here, but primarily the vaccination that they're trying to push down our throats. I was in the Army in 1976. Stationed at Fort Devens, Massachusetts, and I was forced to take that inoculation, swine flu.
Good.
Yeah, and I ended up in the hospital that evening for 3 days, sicker than a dog.
Oh.
And I vowed never to take vaccination again.
But it was for the earth, sir.
Of course.
Killing yourself is for Gaia. And so we, the elite, can have control of the resources.
Of course. So they control us.
You can't resist. Look at you, little slaves. Drink the tap water, drinky. For your children, special bottled water with fluoride. All these news articles about how non-GMO food is bad and how tap water's good. I tell you what, I want to hear your story about the Army and taking the injection. And I'm going to be serious when we get back. Stay there. Don't hang up, Dwayne. Hey, a lot of people aren't going to listen. They just got to take the shot and have convulsions first. I was on a big establishment, left-wing, controlled paradigm radio station, but the host is pretty good, Richard Hunter, on 1360 AM in Dallas yesterday. I've been on a few times. And they had a couple moron callers, and I'm not trying to be mean. It's just they really are morons. I was talking about eugenics. I wasn't even wanting to talk about Obama. And they said, you're a racist because you don't basically want to kill blacks. I mean, that's the mental illness. It's like, oh, you're saying the government might be scary and do something wrong? You're a racist. I got a lot of emails yesterday about that YouTube video we posted where I joke and say, Barack Obama, bad man. David Rockefeller, bad man. George W. Bush, bad man. You know, how boiling it down to just the most mindless level. People said, no, it should be instead of bad man, racist. Hey, I think we should have lower taxes. Racist. I don't want to take the flu shot. Racist. I don't want to, have my wages lowered. Racist. I'm sick of hearing about racism all day. Racist. We need to talk more about race. Race. It's a total religion. Hey, the government's lying to us. Racist. You know, it's just mindlessness. So that's coming up. But going to Dwayne in California. Dwayne, I shouldn't have been joking around. Sad to hear you got sick. This is not your opinion. I believe you. I have the government documents, congressional hearings. Gerald Ford had to stop it. I have the 60 Minutes special. We posted it on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. In fact, post it back up so folks can see the name of the video if they want to watch the whole show, where it killed people en masse, brain damaged people, paralyzed people, and they gave people a vaccine at the base. They all collapsed. A lot of them died from the vaccine, and then they said, oh, my God, we got to vaccinate everybody. I bet this stuff in Mexico came from vaccines. It always does. Inside job. And now I tell yuppies, and they go, there was never a problem from swine flu. Shut up. I like it. They're like, oh. I mean, it's just idiots. They're idiots. I'm like, hey, vaccines, Gardasil's killing women. Shut up, racist. I'm like, man, please don't take the flu shot. Shut up, Klan man. Shut up. Obama's going to give me a job. Obama's going to pay for my house. Oh, my problems are all solved. Oh, thank you, Obama. Obama, thank you. Is everything fixed? Huh? Thing going better for you, lady? I mean, is there nothing you people won't buy? I'm sorry, I'm out of control. Dwayne in California, you're on the air. Just finish your story about the loving injection. Tell me the story of giving you the injection at the base and what happened.
Well, absolutely. They told us it was necessary because it was going around so widespread, and we had no choice. Obviously, we were guinea pigs. But I ended up in the hospital that night for 3 days, and sicker than a dog. I barely could get out of bed. And recently, the thing that happened was I saw something about a 60 Minutes episode just was re-aired a few days ago on one of our local channels, showing this 1976 scare on the swine flu vaccine, and it referred to one particular lady who was given the vaccine, and she developed Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Guillain-Barré's.
Right. Well,
and listen, there's a whole host. Like in the 70s, they started having all these disorders. They said, oh, it's bacteria in air conditioners. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. No, it's the vaccines. It's all been proven.
Oh, I know. Yeah, she...
Listen, if your kid takes a shot and dies in the car on the way home, they arrest you and say you shook them to death because there's blood on the brain. And people have gotten out of prison. It's been now proven. They've done autopsies and proven. People now know to go, no, it was the shot. So not only does the doctor kill your kid or brain damage him, then they send you to prison.
Absolutely. The only other thing that bothers me now is that Obama may follow in Bush's footsteps and try to implement Bush's attempt at the Senate Bill 1873.
Sure.
Give the pharmaceutical companies exemption from liability.
Oh, they're already doing that. But I mean, let me expand on that. Through the executive order, they claim they already have it. Through the UN treaty, they claim they have it under level 6 pandemic. But that's all really made up bull. So you're right. They need the law. They always say, oh, the UN can do whatever it wants, but the president can do whatever he wants, but we want a law. The president can spy on you without warrants, but we do want Congress to pass a law saying we can because they've been committing all those crimes. It's made up. But let me ask you this question. Because according to the reports, it happened at multiple bases and deaths at every base and people collapsing. How many people in your unit got sick from the shot they gave you?
As far as I know, I was the only one.
How many people total, though? Because, I mean, admitted there were massive.
Well, at the base, there were probably a good 1,200, 1,500. But I don't know of any others.
Well, because they admit thousands died from the shot, and they admit it started on a base.
Right, they probably did. I just don't know of any others.
Yeah. How long were you... what did they say was wrong with you in the hospital? Did they say it was no connection to the shot?
They didn't know. They didn't even do any extensive testing. They just didn't know what it was.
I want to hear what it felt like, how sick you got, what happened. Then I'm going to play this radio clip from a Dallas radio station I was on. Stay with us.